everybody, welcome back to Cars 924, and today is going to be a really exciting review. This one's going to be crazy. This is going to be, I think, the best one yet, so make sure to share that video, guys, and let's get started with the video. So, the RS5 is just one of those cars that I never understood and never had any interest in them whatsoever. But as soon as this one came out, I really liked it. But why though? Then the front, if I have to be honest, the most aggressive looking car from the front in this dealership currently right now is definitely the RS5. Things like the bumper, the badges, the carbon fiber bits make this car look really aggressive. So this is a bigger revised RS gloss black grille with the RS5 badge and the Quattro badge. The lower carbon fiber front splitter looks like it's been made in a closed factory where every angle is precisely shaped and sharpened to perfectly slice the air and make the front end more aerodynamic. The bonnet, my word, does that not look menacing to you guys? And then these headlights as well look fantastic, and above all, the front end looks extremely vicious and ready to take on any competitor that it faces. And the side, it just keeps on getting better and better. I really like this line going across from the back, from the front making its way towards the back. Great design element. And then these wheels are actually to die for. These are the 20-inch diamond cut alloy wheels, and I love them. And then the side skirt with the black carbon fiber piece really goes well with the body color, and I like this body color. It's actually called the Nardo Grey. Moving on to the rear section of this Audi RS5, it's not specifically my favorite, but it'll do for other people. I mean, like, they like it. And then here at the bottom we've got our dual exhaust tips. So if I quickly speak about the exhaust, this is a Valvetronic exhaust. So what that means is that if you shift into comfort, that valve will shut close just to reduce the noise. But then if you're actually in dynamic, that valve will actually open up and sound just a little bit more louder. And then we've got our carbon fiber diffuser over here. I really like these carbon bits. They actually a fantastic look. And then these reflectors I'm not so fond of, but I mean, like, if they aren't, they aren't. You can't really do anything about it. And then yeah, the blind spot detectors. And then over here we've got our low profile carbon fiber spoiler. But then engine specs, unfortunately we cannot open the bonnet because the car is currently on the trickle charger. So then engine specs, the previous Audi RS5 actually had a naturally aspirated V8 there, but then this is now equipped with a 2.9 liter V6 shared with the same engine as the Audi RS4 Avant, and it's producing 331 kilowatts and 600 newton meters of torque. And the claimed fuel economy by Audi is 8.8 liters to the 100 if you're driving slow and safe, of which I doubt you'll be doing that. And then listen, a sprint from 0 to 100 will take you 3.9 seconds. If you just enter, I just want to show you this. We've got the Audi Sport illuminated right on the floor. Then we've got the RS5 sides over here. The interior is luxurious and suitably racy. These seats look fantastic and trimmed in Napa leather with the white contrast stitching. But then I have to say my favorite part of the interior is definitely the steering wheel. Wrapped in perforated leather, but unfortunately this is not the flat bottom steering wheel. And then and cherry on top of the cake, the RS badge. So then with the paddle shifters, they're a little bit small, and I must say I feel like they could have been bigger for a car with such a big price tag. Then on the center console, it's pretty similar to the entry-level A5, but it's got a bigger infotainment screen. And then down here on the gear lever, we've got the RS badge. And then what makes it so different from the RS5 is that this car is actually spec'd out with the carbon fiber bits. So as I can see, you've got the carbon fiber on the dash, carbon fiber on the doors, on either sides of the doors, and then we've even got carbon fiber on the center console over here. I mean, like, this car is just, it's really beautiful. And then over here we've got our sunroof. The back is where your passengers are going to have the most fun when you're pushing it pedal to the metal. The seats are reasonably comfortable and the headroom is fine, but if you're taller than me, then it might be a problem. And I mean, like, seating capacity here is definitely 2 adults. And then over here we've got our armrest, no cup holders, boots. The boot space is actually really spacious, offering 465 liters of boot space, and I'm positively sure that fitting a little bit of groceries won't be a problem, even a bag of golf clubs. But then we do not have an electronic tailgate today, so we are manually closing it. The Audi RS5 is definitely the car that just moved on to my favorite list. The front is definitely my favorite because it looks extremely menacing, and that's what I need in a car. The interior mixes both luxury and a little bit of sportiness, and that's the perfect mix for me. And the performance in these cars. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a big thumbs up in this video and share this video with your friends and family. Stay tuned to the channel and stay blessed.